The adventure of the magic paintbrush. In a cozy village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a creative and curious girl named Mia. Mia loved to paint more than anything else in the world. Every day, she would sit by the big oak tree near her house, using her favorite paintbrush to create beautiful pictures of flowers, birds, and colorful skies. Her imagination seemed endless. One bright morning, something extraordinary happened. As Mia was finishing a picture of a butterfly with rainbow wings, an old, mysterious man approached her. He wore a long cloak and had twinkling eyes that sparkled with wisdom. "That's a lovely butterfly you've painted," the man said with a warm smile. Mia smiled shyly. "Thank you. I love painting." The man chuckled softly. "I can see that. You have a special gift, young artist. And, because of that, I have something magical to offer you." From inside his cloak, he pulled out a beautiful paintbrush. It shimmered with golden light and was decorated with tiny stars that seemed to twinkle when the sunlight touched them. "This," the man said, holding the brush out to Mia, "is a magic paintbrush. Whatever you paint with it will come to life." Mia gasped. "Really? Everything I paint will come to life?" The man nodded. "Yes, but be careful. This paintbrush must be used wisely. It has a way of taking you on adventures." With that, the man handed the magic paintbrush to Mia and, with a wink, disappeared into the trees. Excited and curious, Mia ran back to her painting spot and stared at the golden brush in her hand. She decided to test it out by painting something small, a tiny yellow bird. Carefully, she dipped the magic brush into her paints and began to paint the bird on a piece of paper. As soon as she finished the last stroke, something incredible happened. The bird fluttered its wings, blinked, and flew right off the paper. Mia couldn't believe her eyes. The bird chirped happily and flew around her head before landing on her shoulder. "This is amazing!" Mia exclaimed. "What else can I paint?" The enchanted garden. Excited to see what other adventures the magic paintbrush could bring, Mia decided to paint an enchanted garden. She imagined tall trees with candy-colored leaves, flowers that sparkled like jewels, and a river that flowed with glittering water. As she painted, the world around her began to change. Before her eyes, the enchanted garden came to life. The trees grew tall and colorful, their leaves rustling in the breeze. The flowers bloomed in every shade of the rainbow, and the river sparkled as it flowed through the garden. Mia's eyes widened with wonder. "Wow, I'm really in my painting." As she explored the enchanted garden, she met some new friends, talking animals. A friendly bunny hopped over and introduced himself. "Hello, I'm Bounce, the garden's hopping expert," he said with a wiggle of his nose. "You must be Mia, the girl with the magic paintbrush. Everyone here knows about you." Mia giggled. "Nice to meet you, Bounce. This place is incredible." Just then, a wise old tortoise named Shelly slowly made her way over. "Welcome to the enchanted garden, dear Mia. I've been waiting for someone with a special gift like yours. But beware, not everything in the garden is as peaceful as it seems. There's a troublemaker in the mountains, Shadow, the mischievous cat. He likes to steal colors from the world." Mia frowned. "Steal colors? But the garden is so beautiful. Why would anyone want to take the colors away?" Shelly sighed. "Shadow is jealous of the beauty in the world. He wants to keep the colors all to himself. We need your help to stop him before the garden loses its magic." The journey to the Rainbow Mountains. Determined to help her new friends, Mia agreed to stop Shadow from stealing the colors. With Bounce and Shelly by her side, she set off toward the Rainbow Mountains, where Shadow lived. As they traveled, Mia used her magic paintbrush to create a rainbow bridge that stretched over the river. The bridge shimmered with every color of the rainbow, allowing them to cross safely. When they reached the base of the Rainbow Mountains, they could see that Shadow had already begun his mischief. The once vibrant mountains were now dull and gray, their colors drained away. Shadow sat at the top of the highest peak, grinning as he held a glowing sack filled with stolen colors. "We have to get the colors back," Mia said, gripping her paintbrush tightly. Bounce hopped up and down. "Let's go, Mia. We can outsmart Shadow." With a plan in mind, Mia painted a colorful butterfly with her brush. The butterfly flew up toward Shadow, fluttering its rainbow wings. Shadow, curious about the bright colors, chased after the butterfly, leaving his sack of stolen colors behind. As soon as Shadow was distracted, Mia ran up the mountain and grabbed the sack. She opened it, and with a swirl of magic, all the stolen colors rushed back into the mountains, returning them to their vibrant beauty. Shadow, realizing he had been tricked, pouted for a moment before disappearing into the clouds. The rainbow mountains sparkled once again, and the enchanted garden below was safe. A magical celebration with the colors restored and Shadow gone. Mia, Bounce, and Shelly returned to the enchanted garden. All of the talking animals gathered to celebrate Mia's bravery and creativity. "Thank you, Mia," Bounce said, hopping in circles. "You saved the garden." Shelly smiled. "You have used your magic paintbrush wisely. Remember, with great imagination comes great adventure." Mia smiled and looked at the magic paintbrush in her hand. She knew she would go on many more adventures, creating new worlds and meeting new friends along the way. And every time she painted, she would remember the lessons she had learned. With creativity, anything was possible. As the sun set over the colorful trees of the enchanted garden, Mia knew her journey was just beginning.